Lesson 62, Condition. Hello and welcome to this lesson. Today, we are going to talk about condition, the words and phrases we use to express conditions, possibilities, and requirements. This is very useful for talking about rules, agreements, and hypothetical situations. So, let us get started. Words connecting sentence parts. In addition to if, there are several other words and phrases for expressing condition. You cannot come in unless you have a ticket. This means if you do not have a ticket. You can borrow the bike on condition that you return it by 5 o'clock. This is a strong condition. In case of fire, dial 112. This means when there is a fire, and it is usually seen on notices. You can also say, in the event of. You can stay as long as or so long as you do not mind sleeping on the sofa. As long as is less formal than so long as, and less formal and not as strong as on condition that. Provided or providing you do not mind cats, you can stay with us. Provided or providing can also be used in examples 2 and 4. They are less formal and not as strong as on condition that, but stronger and more restricting than as long as or so long as. Here is a language tip. Do not confuse in case of with in case. For example, take your umbrella in case it rains means it is not raining now, but it might rain. Supposing and what if. Now, let us look at supposing and what if. Both are usually found in spoken language and are used for possible situations in the future. What if is more direct. For example, Nick says, "Ethan is coming tomorrow. He will help us." Alice replies, "Supposing or what if he does not turn up? What shall we do then?" Conditions with ever. The suffix ever means it does not matter which. The stress is normally on ever. For example, however you decide to travel in this country, it will cost you a lot of money. Whichever means of transport you take from the airport to the city center, train or bus, you will end up paying at least 70 euros. Public transport is expensive wherever you go here. Whoever wins the next election should try to lower fares. These sentences can also be expressed using no matter. Note the stress. For example, no matter how you decide to travel in this country, it will cost you a lot of money. No matter who wins the next election, they should try to lower fares. A common mistake to avoid. Before we finish, let us look at a common mistake. With the condition phrases in the previous sections, the present tense is used in the conditional clause. For example, take a jacket in case it gets cold later on, not in case it will get cold. Some nouns which express condition. Finally, let us look at some nouns that express condition. Certain conditions must be met before the peace talks can begin. This is rather formal. A good standard of English is a prerequisite for studying at a British university. This means absolutely necessary, and it is very formal. What are the entry requirements for doing a diploma in management at your college? These are official conditions, and this is rather formal. I would not move to London under any circumstances. This is fairly formal. So, that is our lesson on condition. These linking words, phrases, and nouns will help you express conditions, possibilities, and requirements with greater precision and clarity.